Travis Barker is accused of being controlling towards Kourtney Kardashian. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker became parents together for the first time last year, and people were very happy to hear the news. Their fans were excited, and the couple seemed to be in a very joyful place in their relationship. Welcoming a new baby into the world is a big moment for any couple, and it looked like things were going well for both of them. But after some details about the baby and the couple's decisions came out over time, many fans started to feel differently. What was once viewed as a sweet and loving family moment is now making some people online feel uncomfortable. Some are starting to think that there might be a bigger issue hiding under all the happiness. Now, more and more people are beginning to say that they believe Travis might be acting in a way that seems controlling over Kourtney. A lot of these opinions started to appear online after people learned what Kourtney and Travis decided to name their baby boy. Even before the baby was born, there were already rumors about the name. Many people thought the baby would be named Rocky, and a few days before the baby arrived, Travis himself confirmed that the baby would indeed be named Rocky. This was not a surprise to some fans because Travis had spoken about the name before. He had even talked about the name with his teenage daughter Alabama, telling her that he had been thinking about it for a while. The full name of their son is Rocky 13 Barker. Now let's look at where this name came from. Travis chose the name Rocky because it reminds him of his favorite musician. This musician is the guitarist in a band called Suicidal Tendencies, which is a group Travis has always loved. As for 13, that part of the name comes from Travis too. He has mentioned before that 13 is his favorite number. So the baby's first name and middle name both come from things that Travis personally likes a lot. He even said directly that, "I like Rocky 13, and that the name kept repeating in his head. At first glance, the name might not seem like a big deal. Some people might even find it fun or interesting. Sure, Rocky might sound a bit like a dog's name to some people, but baby names are always up for debate and people have different tastes. And many celebrities choose unusual names for their kids. But the concern from fans isn't really about whether the name sounds good or not. The deeper issue that's making people uncomfortable is that all parts of the name came only from Travis and not from Kourtney at all. This has caused some fans to feel like Kourtney might not have had any say in the name. One person on social media said they didn't care if fans of the couple, sometimes called Kravis, got upset at them, but they were seeing a lot of red flags. The term, red flags, means warning signs that something might not be right in a relationship. This user went on to point out more things they've noticed about the couple that support their feelings. For example, they said that even Kourtney and Travis's wedding seemed to be based mostly on Travis's taste and style. This person explained that Travis's style is dark and punk-inspired, and it looked like the entire wedding was centered around that theme. They also said that Kourtney had started to dress more like him. She used to have a different sense of style in the past, but now she dresses more like a rocker, which is Travis's type of fashion. This was very noticeable even in her pregnancy photos. Kourtney used to wear bright, clean, and classic outfits, but over time her clothing choices changed, and now they look more like Travis's. Another person online added that Kourtney agreeing to name the baby Rocky 13 made them think even more strongly that Travis was the one making all the decisions. They said it showed that he might have more control in the relationship than people realized. They mentioned that while the name Rocky by itself might be okay, it still didn't really match Kourtney's personality or past choices. Adding 13 to the name made it feel even more like Travis was the only one deciding things. The person joked that it felt like something out of a TV show like Stranger Things, which has a mysterious and intense vibe. One person pointed out that Kourtney used to give her kids normal names. Before Rocky, she had children named Mason, Penelope, and Rain. Even though Rain is a little unusual, it still doesn't feel too far from what most people consider acceptable or trendy. This same person said it feels like Travis took control when it came to this new baby and made the name all about him and what he likes, instead of it being something they both agreed on. Another fan who shared their thoughts online said they were starting to think Travis might be a very controlling person in general. They said that the only reason Kourtney seems okay with everything is because she believes that Travis really loves her and is fully devoted to her. They think Kourtney accepts everything he does, even if she wouldn't have chosen it herself, because she feels safe and appreciated. But they also said that sometimes when people care a lot about being loved, they might not notice when someone else is slowly taking charge of too many things. People also began talking about things that happened after the baby was born. While the name was one big concern, there were also other things that made fans feel uneasy. For example, there were reports that Kourtney's older children weren't getting along well with Travis. These kids come from her previous relationship, and they are used to a different family setup. Some insiders said that the older kids don't really like how things have changed since Travis came into the picture. There was also a situation that happened during a trip to Australia. During this trip, Kourtney had to leave her baby Rocky behind. This didn't sit well with some people, and many asked why she would be away from such a young child. Some fans felt like something wasn't right about the situation. They wondered if Kourtney made that decision herself or if someone else had influenced it. A few people online started saying again that it looked like Travis was calling the shots, even in situations that involved the baby. One person on Reddit said very clearly that they think Travis is controlling. They gave the example of how the baby's name came only from Travis's interests. They felt that in a good partnership, both parents should have an equal say in something as important as their child's name. When only one person decides everything, it makes it seem like the other person's opinion doesn't matter. And that's what makes people worry. It's important to understand that fans are not just saying these things because they want to start drama or tear down a couple. Many people online are deeply interested in celebrity lives, and they often pay close attention to how those relationships grow and change. Kourtney has been in the public eye for a very long time, and her fans feel like they know her. So when they see big changes in her style, decisions, or even how she speaks in interviews, they notice. Even though many people still support the couple and are happy about the new baby, there's a growing number of voices expressing worry. They are not saying that Travis is a bad person or that Kourtney is unhappy. What they are doing is pointing out patterns that seem unusual or out of character for Kourtney, especially when compared to how she used to be before her relationship with Travis. For many years, Kourtney was known for having her own way of doing things. She often spoke about being strong, independent, and wanting to raise her kids in a healthy and balanced way. So now that fans see her acting differently and going along with things that look more like Travis's style, they are asking if she's really being herself. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.